There's a moment we've all felt. Something goes wrong, a job lost, a relationship shattered, a painful illness, an unexpected betrayal. And deep inside us, a quiet whisper starts to rise. Did I deserve this? Is this God punishing me for something I did? For something I failed to do? It's a question that doesn't just come from the mind, it comes from the ache in our hearts. But maybe we're asking the wrong question. Maybe God isn't up there with a lightning bolt. Maybe the real punishment is what we carry inside. Let's talk about that. Imagine a little boy who steals a toy from a store. His mother finds out. She doesn't yell, she doesn't hit. She simply says, "I'm disappointed." And suddenly, the boy feels a crushing weight. Not because he was punished, but because he knew he had done something wrong. That weight, that silence, sometimes that's worse than any slap. Now fast forward to adulthood. We lie to someone we love, or we betray our values, or we look in the mirror and feel like we've drifted far from the person we wanted to become. And suddenly, things begin to fall apart. We lose sleep. We become short-tempered. We chase distractions. We drown in guilt or shame. Is that God punishing us? Or are we unraveling under the consequences of our own choices? See, punishment isn't always thunder and fire. Sometimes it's silence. Sometimes it's the way your heart feels when you know you've stepped off the path. And sometimes it's life reflecting us back to ourselves. In many spiritual traditions, God is not a judge with a gavel, but a mirror. A still, patient presence. He doesn't need to punish us because truth by its nature brings clarity, and clarity brings consequences. If you put your hand in fire, it burns, not because the fire is angry, but because that's what fire does. If we live in ways that go against truth, against love, against who we are, we hurt. And that hurt, it doesn't mean God is against us. It means we've walked away from something sacred. But here's the part we don't always talk about. Sometimes we do suffer even when we've done nothing wrong. Sometimes the kindest people carry the heaviest burdens. And the question returns again, why me, God? If it's not punishment, what is it? Maybe it's not punishment at all. Maybe it's invitation to become softer, wiser, more awake. Pain is a brutal teacher. But it's one of the few that makes us pay attention. Think about the people who've been through the deepest pain. They're often the ones who love the deepest, who listen longer, who don't judge so quickly. So maybe even the suffering we don't understand isn't punishment. Maybe it's a turning point, not away from God, but towards something we couldn't yet see. So here we are, still human, still aching, still wondering if what's happening to us is God trying to break us or wake us. But maybe the more powerful question is this: if God never punishes, then why do we keep punishing ourselves? And what would happen if instead of asking why me, we asked, what is this moment trying to teach me about myself, about love, about God? Take that question with you, sit with it, and let it change you.